Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this Around the Ropes YouTube exclusive. Now, guys, you guys know one of the companies we work with a lot is called Dynasty. And on this coming Saturday, Dynasty makes their return back to Empire Live up in Albany, New York for It Was All a Dream. Or if you look at the poster, it looks like a really bad incarnation of Wizard of Oz. So it depends on how you look at it. But joining us tonight is one half of the commentary team. I think, personally, I think she is the Jim Ross to Johnny Patches being Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah, I would have said opposite because I'm the queen and I'm the color commentator. But it's fine. I'll take Jim Ross too.
The one, the only Kristin DeVille. Kristin, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. How excited are you about the show on Saturday?
I'm extra excited. Probably the most excited I've ever been for a Dynasty show. It's gonna be a great one. I promise.
I can't wait for it. I'm making the 3.5-hour trip up there for the show.
That's some dedication.
Well, also I'm doing the kickoff show on Saturday.
Awesome. Well, I'll be there early. So I'll see you.
Yep, I gotta be there. I gotta be there early because I think we're going live at 4:15. I think on Saturday for the kickoff show.
Oh, okay.
Right. But one of the spotlights, I guess you can put it, for the show is what Foxx Vineyard, who we had him on. Actually, he was actually one of the first people we had on in the lead up to the show, because one of my first questions to him was why he turned, why he did what he did.
Foxx? Why?
Let me ask you this. You were there when he turned on Richard. What was as you can see, what was the atmosphere like when he turned?
I was just as shocked as I had no idea how to do it. My jaw dropped. I was like, why, Foxx? Everyone loves you. You have it made. Dynasty is your playground, and you're turning your back on all your fans. Why?
Well, he brought it up in the interview. He claims that it's because he feels like Dynasty isn't giving him what he should be getting.
Yeah, that's generally the reason people act out like that. Yeah.
But
I think he has been given a lot of great opportunities since he's been there. I strongly disagree with him, but to each their own.
Hey, all I know is he kept telling me he wants a live mic on Saturday, so I feel I feel sorry for whoever has to be on the other end of his rant.
Yeah.
But I also want to get into, we're going to be seeing a lot of debuts of in-ring action on Saturday.
A lot of debuts on Saturday.
Is there one in particular you're looking forward to the most out of all of them?
Jay Lethal. I know it's not his debut, but it is his debut match. And I've actually I don't want to say no, but I've crossed paths with him when I first started wrestling, and he was a completely different person then. This was before everything. I'm just so excited to see what he can do now. And yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, I just saw Jay at a showdown in Jersey a couple weeks ago. And the funny thing is, I actually said to him, I said, I actually met you at the last Dynasty. I met you recently. And he turned around, he goes, oh, where? I go, oh, the Dynasty show. And I said, I said, I'll see you again on Saturday. So he's very down to earth. But I also know Wrecking Ball Legursky is going to be in action, which hopefully that building will be able to be standing after he goes through whoever he goes through. But I know there's going to be, I think, from what I read today as we're recording, I think Brandon Smith, is out, from what I heard.
Right. There's a lot of injuries now. Taylor is injured, or she got put in the hospital. And now Brandon's injured. I'm wondering what's going to happen. Yeah, this is it's interesting to say.
Well, What's also going to be rough, though, not rough, it's going to be different, is it's a Dynasty show without Mr. Man.
Yeah.
Which is going to be very odd, to say the least.
Not going to be there this show, is he?
From what I read a post that Dynasty put out earlier today that said because Brandon won't be there, that Mr. Man won't be there either.
That's interesting.
So at least Wayno won't have to deal with Mr. Man for this show, like he had to do in the first Empire Live show.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with. I wonder if Mrs. Man will be there, though. That is my question. No one said anything about Mrs. Man.
The one thing I like with Dynasty is you never know.
You really never know. Like, they say they're not showing up, but you just never know. Especially a guy like Mr. Man, who I've known a long time. And I know how dirty he can play. He was my manager for many years. So don't believe everything you hear. You know?
That's the folks. I'll say this much as far as Dynasty goes. Because they don't announce everything, you want to be there.
Yes.
Mind you, I was going to say, back in December when you guys had Marlboro too, I wasn't able to be there.
Oh,
I heard
there? No.
Now I don't remember what the reason was, but I heard Richard Holiday had showed up.
That's the good thing about MV. He keeps his surprises on a lockdown. Like, even the people in the show don't know about it. When I saw Richard Holiday walk through the curtain, I was just as shocked as everyone else.
Well, what's funny is when I saw the post on social media that he was there, I started kicking myself. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
But
and any more surprises at this show?
Oh, and you said it perfectly. That's the one thing with Envy that makes him different from a lot of other promoters. A lot of other promoters would sit there, and this isn't me trying to shoot on other promotions, but a lot of promoters I've noticed in my almost 2 years ago in independent shows will put out the entire card and say, here's the entire card.
Yeah.
Where Envy, it's, oh, this person's going to be in action. This person's going to be in action. But it's, okay, who's this person facing? Oh, well, we can't tell you that till you get to the show on Saturday.
He wants it to be, he wants to hook you, and he does a great job at that. I really like the way Envy runs his shows. He does a great job.
No, I completely agree. And folks, if you're hesitant about getting tickets because, it's such a long trek, I said this before and I'll say this again. I'm coming all the way from Long Island.
Worth it.
I'm making the almost 4-hour ride up there. So there's no, obviously, yes, if you live in Sheboygan, Iowa, that's a little different.
Sheboygan?
Yep. Like I said, there's the Wizard of Oz. I met the poster for It Was All a Dream.
There it is.
But I know Sergeant Fury's going to be in action.
Let's talk about the women.
Yeah, I was actually about to get to that because I wanted to get your take on with Taylor not being there. How's that going to, how do you think that's going to affect the match?
I think it's going to affect the match. Yeah. With Taylor not being there and the other 2 women from Canada still coming and Tiara James still coming. Tiara. Sorry. I think that many things can happen. They could find someone to fill her place, Taylor's, and still have a tag team match. They could do a triple threat match with the 3 of the women, but then I know that the 2 Canadian women are pretty close, so I don't know how that's going to work out. All I know, there's just one thing I do know, and it is that since I've been at Dynasty, every time there's a women's match, it is pure chaos. It ends in chaos, and it just seems very uncontrollable. So I'm hoping there's some sort of order with what goes on, because it's kind of insulting as a retired female pro wrestler to watch Taylor OneShot come down the ramp every show and beat the crap out of everybody.
No, I can see where you're coming from on that.
Yeah.
And
So there needs to be some order. Envy needs to do something. He needs to figure something out. I know Taylor won't be there probably because she's in the hospital, and I think that's a good thing. Honestly.
I see where you're coming from on it, and I completely agree. I look at it as somebody like Taylor, for example, where the last couple of shows she's been the referee, and then also she, like I noticed, I remember at the first show she attacked Adina Steele.
She doesn't stay in her lane. Envy makes these matches, and by the end of the match, it's either completely different opponents in there, or she's in there beating the crap out of people. It's very disorderly, and I something needs to be done about it. And now with us not know what's going to be going on for this women's match, I'm worried there's just going to be more disorder. But we shall see. And for the record, the two Canadian women, we have their names right here. It's the Sweetest Pea, Kristara, and the Cobra, Katrina Creed. Those are the two women that will be making their way down on Saturday to wrestle from Canada. And then we got the PR James as well.
It's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, if they go the tag team route, could TR go back to her opponent from the first show and make a phone call to Adina Steele?
You never know at Dynasty. You never know what's going to happen at Dynasty. It could be Tiara, it could be Christina, it could be any of the women that have been there. All we know is something different from what was mentioned is going to happen. Something different is going to happen, as usual with the women's matches.
Yeah. And that's what makes it
so sensitive subject, because I've been in the business as a women wrestler for a long time, and I have to sit on the sidelines now and watch this crap. So,
well, maybe
it's not crap.
No, I get what you're saying.
It's the malarkey.
They need order is the best way to put it.
Order.
Well, I was gonna say, there are some female representatives behind the scenes. Maybe one of them can kind of take control of the women's division. Just saying.
Representatives? Who? I can think, but you just never know. But why are you smiling, John? Why are you smiling? Who are you thinking of? Yeah. All right, moving on.
I've learned one thing. I learned to keep my mouth shut on certain things.
Good job.
I wish some other people I know would know that, but that's another story for another
day. Yeah, well, what else is the show?
No, it's just like I said, it's a lot of action that's going to happen.
Oh yeah,
I know Ringside Gemma is going to be.
Yes, Ringside Gemma. She's so cute and beautiful and talented, and I can't wait to see her.
Yep, she'll be doing the 50-50 raffle on Saturday. I think she'll be doing some stuff ringside, hence the fact Ringside Gemma.
Don't forget Rita. Don't forget
Rita.
Yep,
and then
her again.
Rita will be there as well. I think they're doing the meet and greet for that. I think that starts at 5:30, I think.
Yep. She is great. She's awesome. Very friendly too. Like
I've met her. I met her at the when I was up in Albany for the last Hall of Fame weekend. I got a chance to meet her. Actually, speaking of the Hall of Fame,
I met her too. Not this past Hall of Fame, the one before it.
Seth Turner's also going to be in the building.
Ooh.
That's from what I read on the gigantic post that Dynasty put out.
You check your Facebook more than me.
Yeah, I kind of have an issue with that.
Yeah.
But it's going to be, obviously, then we'll have Andrew and Jason as the photographers.
Great photographers, both of them.
Yeah, and then I'm just trying to think of anything else that Actually, I'm also failing to I've totally slipped my mind on this one, but Billie is going to be live from the Dynasty Facebook page throughout the whole show.
Yes, she is. Yeah, she's going to do amazing. I know
Yes.
it.
Oh, yes.
I saw
Yes.
her today, and I was like, holy crap, she's made for this. She can do a live in her sleep.
Yes, she can. I will be the first one to agree with you on that.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. And I know there's, like I said, there's going to be some podcast doing the kickoff show.
Woo! Sorry. I have my Dynasty page up so I don't mess any names.
But, yeah, like I said, there's going to be a podcast doing the kickoff show, which should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here. I'm actually trying. I went through the list today. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a lot.
Conway, Dan Roberts. Who else? I just had. Where's that flyer? Yeah, Joey Conway. Brother Jonas. Yeah, Joey Conway is one of my new favorites. He is chef's kiss. He's one of my favorites to commentate and watch on lately. Is going to be there. He is on his farewell bus tour right now, because he's retiring soon.
I think April, sometime in April, I think is his last match.
You want to see Brother Jonas? Get to Dynasty this Saturday because he has a few matches left.
Yep, and then I just want to mention with Conway for a second. I've seen him wrestle, especially a lot on Long Island, and it's funny even getting to know him now, where when he's in character, it's like you don't want to deal with him, but then when you get to know him outside of the Joey Conway character, nicest guy.
Yeah, I only know Joey Conway, and he's awesome.
I will say this much: one of the best mustaches in all of indie wrestling.
Down.
But
down. I like the Barbarian or whatever he is.
But I'm trying to think here. I don't know if there's really any. There's a few other names of guys who are making their debuts who I'm looking forward to seeing because a lot of them I have never seen before.
Who?
Brandon. Oh God, the young guy.
Brandon.
Brad
Bailey.
Baylor.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's Brad Bailey. Yeah, that's who.
Yeah, Brad Baylor.
Yes, Baylor. I'm looking forward to seeing him in action. Yeah, like I said, it'll be nice to see, a lot of these guys in action again. It'll be nice to finally be back up in a Dynasty show.
I know, it's going to be so much fun. And I'm going to be there. Who doesn't want to see me sitting down the whole time? Talking crap. It's what I do best.
Yes, you do.
Thanks, John.
But no, guys, tickets are still available. I literally just posted the link 5 minutes ago, and I just forgot to.
Yes, he posted it in our live too.
Oh, purplepass.com/it was all a dream, or just go to Purple Pass, type in the Dynasty, you'll find it there.
Yes,
that's probably the best way to do. And I think there's a special right now because it is Valentine's Day.
Oh God, don't let me mess this up. It's love, the discount code LOVE, and you get one ticket and then $5 for the next.
So. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. That's like buy one get one 75% off.
Yeah, hey,
pretty good.
What you're going to see Saturday is going to be fun. And also, I can mention this right now. One of the sponsors for Saturday is actually this very podcast.
Oh, cool!
So we will.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Not only doing the kickoff, but also being one of the sponsors.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
excited for.
A lot of fun now. And the funny thing is, now I know where the parking is for the building, so I don't have to.
Still, I know, and neither does Joey Conway because we both parked in a paying parking lot. So you need to tell us where the free parking is. And it's funny.
I think it's right across the street.
Huh?
I think it's the one right across the street from Empire Live.
That costs money, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't. Okay, I gotta find the free one too because I don't. That was the one I parked in.
And you didn't pay?
I don't remember if I paid. That was back in October.
Okay.
But honestly, I might actually park in there just because of the fact that I am bringing a table with me. So it might be beneficial for me to park there because I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of carrying that day. But
you find parking, please let me know.
Or yes, again, guys, definitely want to show the poster one more time. It was all a dream happening this coming Saturday, February 17th. I think bell time 6:45.
Yep.
Bell time.
Yep. Start time 6:45. Doors open at 6:00 at the Empire Live, Albany, New York. Family friendly pro wrestling.
Yes, you definitely want to mention that. But again, guys, it all goes down this coming Saturday, Empire Live. You're not going to want to miss it. And like I said before, guys, if you're not able to make it, but you definitely want to check out what's going on, tune into this very channel right here, starting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern, as we'll be having the kickoff show. We'll be talking. Let me rephrase that. I'll be talking to several of the people behind the scenes, possibly get Envy on and a few other people on as well. So it's going to be a fun day to be back up there. But Kristin, I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much for having me. It was fun.
And the door's always open for you to come back on.
And likewise, once we get rolling.
Absolutely. And you know damn well, once you guys get rolling, you guys know there'll be a podcast.
I think we told people, me and my friend Billie, your friend Billie, are starting a podcast called Matriarchs of the Mat. And our first episode is going to be on March 16th, 3/16. And like your podcast, it'll be a wrestling podcast, but it's two moms that love wrestling. So you can find us at Matriarchs of the Mat on Facebook and Instagram. That is the name. Yeah.
Definitely, guys. If you've been a fan of this podcast, you know how I am, and I don't put my neck out for a lot of podcasts because I've gotten screwed over quite a bit. But for them, I will definitely put my neck out for them. Definitely go check them out. Go support them, and we're definitely gonna have both of you guys on again to talk more about the podcast.
Absolutely.
And possibly, let me phrase this right. I would like, I don't so much about my co-host, but I would like to hopefully possibly work together with the two podcasts.
Oh, that would be fun.
But again, guys, there's a lot of stuff coming up. Like I said, we got Dynasty coming up this Saturday. As Kristin mentioned before, her and your friend Billie, our friend Billie,
everyone,
best way I can put it. Matriarchs of the Mat. First episode will be dropping March 16th.
And our first we're the hosts. Our first guests are going to be Team Friendship, Mike Skyros and Adam Stone of Immortal Wrestling.
Yep, and guys, definitely go check it out. When they post the video, we'll probably share it through our social media as well.
So, we just want to support all New York wrestling, like every fed in New York, and New Jersey, and anywhere, really. We are not discriminating when it comes to any feds. So if anyone has any good guest recommendations, hit us up on Matriarchs of the Mat. Matrix of the Mat.
I'll make sure to put it correctly in the description below.
Yeah, we're always taking requests, and we want to listen to the fans. So
absolutely, guys. Like I said before, I've been doing it, and I'm going to wrap up with this. I've been doing this stuff now for 13 years. And I've had the trial and tribulations. I've seen a lot of podcasts come and go. And maybe it's because of what we've been going through now with the On the Ropes podcast, and I see the success of it with what you and Billy have. I think what happened?
Who's
with
pop?
you? No, what I was saying with the podcast that we Around the Ropes, that I see this you guys having the same success like we have.
Yeah.
So again, guys, Dynasty Wrestling returns to Albany, New York this coming Saturday. Matriarchs of the Mat drops on March 16th. Team Friendship. Definitely go check them out. Kristin, thank you so much for hopping on tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see you on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see you Saturday. It'll be fun.
Guys, for Kristin, I'm John. This has been Around the Ropes YouTube exclusive. Catch you guys next time.